Are you prepared to bless and release? Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about being true to your boundaries regarding clients. Okay, this has come up just today with my business, and I wanted to share it with you because this is where we easily fall off the wagon. We say we have boundaries with clients. We say we know who our perfect client is. We have it written out. We have that person in mind. And then somebody offers you money or somebody's ready to pay for your services and they just aren't quite the right person. Here's the thing. We need to be super clear in our, I'm going to say our standards, because I'm going to share my story, and then you apply it to your business. Okay. So we have a dance studio and we have a September 1st cutoff for age for kiddos because that is what school is, September 1st. So if you're turn 3 on September 18th, you have to take the 2-year-old class. And I know it kind of feels sucky, but that's what it is. And the reason for this, there's multiple reasons. We want kiddos in that same age group just because of peers and getting to know people, because then they're going to see them in preschool, or they're going to see them in school, or they're going to see them at activities. All the other activities line up with age groups. So we want to build confidence there, right? There's also age developmentally, like emotionally and physically, all right? And yes, that 3-year-old on September 18th may be ahead of that 2-year-old that just turned 2 on August 8th, but it builds confidence, even more confidence, because they then become the leader in the class, okay? So I just had this happen today, and that is why I'm kind of on my soapbox with it. I want you to stick to your standards, and my coach just talked about it this week. We want raving fans. We want people promoting us. We want to be the only option in town, and we get that by getting the right people in our doors. And we get that by serving the right people in the right way. So if I took this 2-year-old and put them in a 3-year-old class, they would not have a good experience. They would come in, they would be the youngest in the class. They would maybe be physically delayed, but perfectly normal for that age group. But according to 3-year-olds, they would look like, oh gosh, you can't even balance barely, let alone do a tap step. And then, so that differs their confidence. It affects them emotionally. It affects the experience. There may be tears. We have our 3-year-olds come into our bigger room, which is a big room. There's lots of noise and sounds and things to look at. It sets them up for failure. And then if it's a bad experience, then mom or dad is not really raving about the dancing house, because their kid didn't have a positive experience. And that comes back to us with me caving because mom and dad said, oh, I'll give you a check for the whole semester. Well, I'm not going to say no to somebody's money, but then I saw that they were not the right age group. And then I had to go back and say, sorry, they need to be in the 2-year-old class. And then they said, well, then fine, we're not going to do it. I need to be okay with that. I need to be okay with that. Are there exceptions? Very, very few, very few, because I want raving clients. It does nobody no good to have a poor experience on their end. It reflects on me as a business owner, and then it's just yucky. So that's my personal experience today. It just happened. She handed me a check for the rest of the semester for 2 kids. But those 2 kids would have been in the wrong class. They would have been set up for failure. And I know this parent is vocal. So if it was a bad experience, it would be vocal. And I'm not going to do that. Now, I would rather say, oh, she was vocal and said, well, she wouldn't let them in the 3-year-old class because they're 3. Well, when did they? And then somebody can find out that the 3-year-old class is cut off September 1st. But we're consistent with that. So we have to be consistent. So that's boundaries. First of all, it's knowing who your client is. It's being consistent with your boundaries so that everybody has a positive experience. Now, I know myself. I suck at boundaries. So I have a gatekeeper. I have Karen, and Karen is my gatekeeper. She is my customer relations person, and I say, Karen, we have to be super strict with this because I will cave. I am not good with confrontation, especially if somebody's giving me a check and somebody's like, well, we can do this and we can pay right now and blah, blah, blah. And I want to serve them. I don't want to be, say thank you and yes. But Karen is that person because I know my weakness. So do you have that maybe person? And if you don't have that person, then it needs to be in your software. Is like for us, it's age. So we have a cutoff age. Like they can't even enroll on their own. See, she was going behind the door. She was just emailing and saying, I'll drop off a check right now. Just put them in that 3-year-old class. That's not how the system is. So she was going around the system to get the job done. So have your system, have it automated, or have it delegated. It's so important for the sanity of your business. You are so much in control of your business. We get to create our dream business, and we want dream clients coming in our doors. And those dream clients are going to refer us, and they're going to rave about us. And in order to do that, we need to be strict and firm with who we let in our doors. Okay, guys? I got fired up. Oh, do you like my setting? My little fireplace setting. All right, hope this was helpful. Peace.